Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I am in a doctor's office, as you see. This is where they chose to put the IV in. And there is my IV up there. It's going to take about an hour for that drip to do its thing. So what happened, you ask? So Friday late afternoon, I was walking Buddy, and there's another cat that he really does not like. And Buddy was about to get in a big old fight with this cat, and it really looked like it was going to be bad. So I picked up Buddy, and I was wearing a short sleeve shirt. Buddy seemed fine. He seemed perfectly fine to be taken away from this cat. And then he reared his head back, sank his teeth. He opened his mouth as wide as he could and sank his teeth into my arm, and then wiggled his head around as if he was trying to take a piece of my arm out of me. I went and I washed it vigorously. Then I put antibacterial stuff all over it. And he's bitten me before with no real ill effect. But that was soon after he moved into the house. But now I figured, oh, it seems fine. Yesterday, it was fine. And then today I touched it and it was a little tender, and I saw a little teeny bead of pus come out of the edge of one of the scabs. So I went on the internet and I found an urgent care. I'm sorry if the camera's wiggling. My arm is a little weak. I went on the internet and found that an urgent care was close to my house. And so since urgent care copay is $25 and an emergency room visit is $200, I went for urgent care. And it was a smart move because this place, Southwest Medical Urgent Care, something or other, has been really, really nice so far. They only have a couple stars, like 3 stars on for reviews, but so far I've been really impressed with them. So they gave me some juice and some crackers, which is good because I really didn't eat enough this morning before coming in. I didn't think I'd be sitting here with an IV for an hour. Womp womp. Let me see if I can give you a picture of my bite. This will be fun. If you're squeamish, it shouldn't be that bad. There's one bite, and then his front teeth got me there in a couple places. Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, right? But his teeth were really long, and they sank all the way down. He was really mad. But so, yeah, that's why I'm in the urgent care. Oops, sorry, my arm is getting tired. And since I have time, while I wait for this IV bag to empty, I thought I would share some other bad news with you. Not the most optimistic post, right? Well, you know, Diana, the stray cat, the gray stray cat I've been feeding. I've been feeding her as long as I've been feeding Buddy, and she lets me get within a foot or two from her now if I have food for her. Well, she's always pregnant. She gets pregnant, she loses her babies. She gets pregnant, she loses her babies. Well, she had a baby about 2 weeks ago. She's actually, she and the baby are in my last video about the cats. Well, I saw Diana this morning and I brought her food down. She was in a different place than usual. And I saw the kitten laying out in the sun, and she was just sitting there. And I brought the food over. She ate some. Then she went over and she started grooming the kitten. And I went and looking at the kitten, and it wasn't moving. And I didn't see any, I didn't see it breathing. And so I tried to get a little bit closer. Diana was very unhappy with that, so she hissed at me a bit. But I got a little bit closer, and I could see that the baby wasn't breathing. And so I pet the baby and tried to pick it up or move it a little bit to see if it was just sleeping, and its little head kind of fell to the side. So it must have happened. It must have passed last night or this morning. I don't know what happened, but it looked like it was sleeping, and Diana just kept licking it and grooming it, and she wouldn't leave it. She wouldn't leave it. I fed her one more time before I came here to the emergency room or the urgent care, but she wouldn't leave the baby. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if if I should take the baby after if she abandons it. I'm sorry, the camera's shaking and my arm is getting tired. I had a tetanus shot as well while I'm here. So I don't know if I should take the baby and bury it somewhere. If she'll abandon it at some point, that's what I think I'll do, rather than have any other animals like eat it, So, God, my arm is tired. So, there goes the end of that saga. I'm going to try my best in the next few weeks to capture her and Diana and have her fixed. She always seems to avoid my trap. I bought a trap to catch her. Sorry, the camera's wiggly. I bought a trap to try and capture her so I can get her fixed, so she doesn't keep having baby after baby after baby. But so that is the end of this saga with this baby. I'm a little emotional now. I was crying and crying and crying and crying. I went back up in my apartment and I cuddled Eleanor a little bit, but unfortunately she's not used to me crying, so she was really freaked out. It was not good, so I let her go. I'm just very upset about this poor kid. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back. Boy, this has been a long day and thoroughly unpleasant. As you saw, I was at the urgent care office earlier today, and apparently my infection was a lot worse than I thought it was. The doctor gave my little bite a little squeeze, and I'll just say it was very productive. Let's just say that. Hi, buddy. This is look up, the bad guy himself. Hi. Yeah. Good thing he's cute. Well, the infection was pretty bad, so I had a drip IV, as you saw, yeah, the infection was pretty serious, apparently, in just a day and a half. Who knows? And it didn't hurt. My arm didn't hurt much. So I wasn't really planning on going to the doctor until I saw it was really infected. So I'm super glad I went. They gave me a prescription for amoxicillin, clavulanate, or something like that. 875 milligrams. Look at the size of this pill. It is the size of my eye socket. It's the size of my pinky, which actually has a lot in common with my ex-husband. That's a different video. They wrapped up sorry, that was just really uncalled for. They wrapped up my arm, and it actually hurts more than it did before I went. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's psychosomatic. So I got back from all of that, and then I went to go over to where Diana had left her baby, or where her baby died. And so I won't show you. Well, it's in here, in this plastic bag, which I'm going to put in the fridge. I know it sounds weird, I know. I want to put it in the fridge just to kind of keep it cold. And then tomorrow, I'm going to, I figured out a way of getting out into the desert. I'd have to take a bus all the way down out of town, and then walk for a bit, but down towards Red Rock. I may not walk as far as Red Rock, but there's a big stretch of desert out there, and I'm going to go bury this kitten. I can't just throw it in a dumpster, you know. So I'm gonna go bury this kitten out in the desert. I'm gonna name her. I think it's a her. I'm gonna assume, because I don't know how you tell on a kitten this small, and I'm certainly not gonna look. But I'm gonna assume it's a girl, and I'm gonna call her Aurora, after Sleeping Beauty. And yeah, so I'm gonna go bury the kitten tomorrow. I have a little
clear plastic box that I got at IKEA. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go bury Aurora out in the desert. I think that sounds nice. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And tonight I'm going to eat a piece of apple pie the size of my head because I feel like I deserve it. And then I'm going to give the cats some treats. I stopped off at Walmart because it was close by and I bought... I bought the cat their favorite treats. The grocery store I go to sometimes is out of them, mostly because I buy them all. Sorry. The grocery store is usually out of them because I buy as many as they have, and the cats go through them real quick. So tonight I'm gonna feed the cats a little bit more than they usually get because I don't know, I love them so much. And then take something to go to sleep really early tonight so I can wake up super, super early tomorrow to head out to the desert and put little Aurora to sleep. So, I want to end this before I start crying again. Well, I'm already crying, so I apologize. But I'm going to cut this crap out. I'm going to eat some pie and then go to sleep and end this very, very long day. Okay. Well, you guys take care and you fly safe. And I do apologize for this being such a sad video. Bye.